Hey guys, Bloody Battle has been updated. Mystery Box 5 has come out. The weapon is Nambu 2, which is a range, and a new game pass called Swap has been released. We'll talk about that later, but right now we gotta look at this beauty. Beach has gotten a huge rework, as you can tell. There are new areas, there's a bunch of bridges in the middle of the map, and finally, it's grounded friendly, as you can see here. Now you don't have to be worried about being stuck in that stupid area. I mean, obviously this probably wasn't requested by that many people, but this was given to us anyways. I mean, it does give Beach a new environment, and it makes him feel more alive. It's a way better because now you can fight in this area without having to worry about swimming all the time, because this area was just filled with entirely water. There's an armor cube up here, and this area right here isn't really grounded friendly, but I think it's fine. And all in all, I kind of like this rework. Everything just looks so nice. I love it. Let's talk about the thing that you guys been waiting for. Mystery Box 5. You see, the weapon that came out is Nambu 2, and this is actually our first ranged weapon ever for a game pass, which is pretty awesome, and I love it. So this is Nambu 2. You have a little, 5 bullets. So if you want to know how this works, you could, just read this. Be boring. You could read this and probably not even understand it, even though it will probably be like the same thing, but alright. So when you press E, this is your shooting stance. You can't move with it, but if you press E again, you'll get out of it. So you can turn around with this, this is how you'll shoot. You can't shoot normally. If you LMB, you'll spawn this little trap that when people walk into it, they'll get stunned and then lose some of their fate. Fate is on top of their head, as you can see. It says 9. So if I press E and I click, I can shoot. Shoot 5 bullets. The last purple one will lower their fate by a bit. They'll lower it by 1 actually, but there's a gimmick here. So let's say you shoot only 4 bullets and you let go, and you go back again and you shoot the last purple one. It'll do 3 fate. It'll lower it down by 3 fate instead of 1, which is pretty good. So I recommend doing that the most. So what you want to do really, you want to get someone's fate to 0 if you want to insta kill them with the R move, which is the light beam. So right now, you can just do stuff. You probably ragdoll them and place a trap above them. That is a good strategy actually, because you can just do that, or you just wait for them to get. I miss, but once they have 0 fate, that's your time to shine. So get up to them, press R, and then this will happen. And after a while, they'll die. They'll die. They're dead. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? So if you want me to give any tips on how to use this weapon properly, I'd say just camp out people. Make them walk into you. If someone's chasing you, just look at them and spawn this trap. I'd say just try to trap people as much as you can. You can shoot the bullets through the right in front of you. But just be careful, because this is literally just a gun. So it's not gonna protect anyone that's probably rushing up to you. So I'd say be smart. All right. You get to insta kill them. You get to ragdoll them on the floor. You can place a trap on them. And if they're at 0 fate, then you hit that move, and boom, you press R, which is the big lightning beam, and you just kill them, which is pretty cool, and I love it. I love insta-killing people. Don't you guys like insta-killing people? I think everyone likes insta-killing people, but this is a risk-reward weapon, so you're not going to be able to insta-kill people all the time. The next weapon that's been added is Swap. It's another game pass. You can buy for it in the shop. I don't know if it'll be there forever, but it's 275 Robux, so I'd say get it. It's kind of fun weapon, so let's see what it does. So when you use it, you'll swap to your alternate version of yourself with reverse health and armor, separate stats, and a different appearance. And upon first activation, the melee and rage will be split between your 2 forms. So if you wanna know what it does, use it. You'll make a weird noise, and your armor and HP have been swapped. So mine is 50, 100 because I use none perk. And I only have my melee here, but on my real self I have my range. So if you want to know how to use this properly, I'd say just use it as 2 HP bars, because it's really good. Because let's say I take damage, ow, I took 25 damage. I swap it. See, it's all gone because I'm in my alternate self, and my walk speed is also a bit increased. So walk speed is based on your HP. So if you have a lot of HP, you'll be a bit slower. If you have a little bit of HP, lower than your main self, you get a tiny bit walk speed increase. Right now I only got a 0.5 increase, which is fine. I mean, I'm a bit faster, but yeah, if I swap back, I'll still be hurt, which I can get armor back and get my stuff back. So this is really overpowered if you use it properly with different HP, because you have 2 HP bars, so you can use them wisely. So let's say you're about to die, and then you're like, oh nope, I'm gonna swap. All right, see, I got different stats. I mean, probably a bit weaker, but yeah, you can survive some stuff. it's very interesting. I'd say use this smart as always, like as any other weapon. You guys are smart, right? Like, I can trust you guys for being smart, right? I'm sure I can. Well, if you want to know something dumb that I found out, I mean, it's not worth it, but if you use shielded and you use swap with it, for a funny surprise, you have 300 HP. The only problem is that you're really slow, and I mean very, very, very slow, but you're very tanky, so it's interesting, you know. It's an interesting weapon. I like it. I personally like it. I had fun testing it, so I'm sure you guys will have the same experience too if you know how to use it correctly. A new melee has been added in Shovel. You can probably tell where this is from, honestly, because, like, you know. So there's no information about this, but I can tell you what it does right now. So when you smack someone, you do 65 damage, and for every hit, you get plus 10% to your rage meter. This is your rage meter. It slowly goes up over time. So I don't know why this weapon exists. It's very overpowered. It executes. Nico, please. I know you like making this kind of stuff, but like, please, man. Like, this is a bit too much. Anyways, back on track. Every time you hit, once you reach 100%, you're able to activate your rage meter. If I were to just keep killing, you know, this guy over and over again, if I reach 100%, you press R, and the scariest thing will happen that will probably frighten you to the people who live with this weapon. I just beg you guys, please don't let anyone live with this weapon. Please don't let anybody with this weapon live, okay? If you see someone, please just target them completely. Don't do that, but, you know, but... Okay, so once you have 100%, you press R, you engage into rage mode. Probably tell your stats increase so much. Look at how much... Dude, is this fair? Is this bloody battle anymore? Is this what you guys wanted? This is probably what everybody would love. This is probably what every bloody battle player loves to do, right? 40 defense, very fast. It flings you and it kills people. Look at how much it does. What the hell, dude? Like, are you kidding me? Okay. Sorry about that, but God, this weapon. Oh, this weapon scares me. And yes, you can spawn with it randomly whenever you want. Oh, just please, Nico. Please nerf this. Please. Alright, well, the last thing I want to talk about is Spellbook. You guys know about Spellbook Wall, right? I'm sure everyone has used it before, but instead of reflecting projectiles, now it'll boost you. It's actually pretty fun, because now you could, like, if you're mean, you could probably shove someone into a wall if you want to, but yeah, that's basically it. That's really all it. Like, that's it. Like, what else do I have to say? There's a longer cooldown. You can tell, but I like it. Hey, you can now fling people, so it's very fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and to the people who were breaking maps with Spellbook Wall, you guys are mean, you know. You guys are so mean. Like, why would you destroy this? You're just so mean, you know. You guys are so mean. And yeah, that's pretty much wraps up today's video. Some things I didn't include was the Sword of Light buff, which is just +3 walk speed, Spellbook nerf, which is the zap, and Murder Knife nerf, which is only 100 damage, and of course the bomb change, which is just a death effect. But overall, I hope you guys have a good update, you know. I'll see you guys soon.